Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike. It is Friday, the 19th of June. This is our weekly recap. If you want to learn more about me, smartoptiontrading.com, please just visit my website, come in and take a look. Click on there. It'll give you all details about private Twitter feed and our live trading room that's open all day long. So what a week, guys. And it really has been just a very, very wicked, nasty type week. And when you really look what's gone on, and the ES really shows it best, all we've done here, if you look at this on a 5-minute chart, is we've just traded in this range all week. After we pushed up, we've pretty much just gone sideways all week, trading in this very, very, very tight range. And no damage done, but it's felt horrible, the action at times. And we had a week filled with Powell speaking nonstop. We had Quad Witch today, and we had to get all this just out of the way before we can get going here, which we finally have, which we finally just did. Now we've gotten this out of the way, and this will be over today, and then we'll see what the market wants to do next week. And when you look at the SPY, we can see here volume now elevated today. We had a lot of coronavirus headlines coming at us, including Apple shutting some stores because of fears of spread of the virus in some states, 11 of them. But also not mentioned on that article was Apple's opening all their New York stores on Monday. So this is to kind of be the new norm. We're going to have to get used to this. To me, the market pulled today. It engulfed yesterday's candle, but held the 21-day and bounced, and we're back above the 312 area. I'm sorry, we need to get back above the 312 area to really start getting going here. And really, this little island top we created last week remains intact, but it doesn't feel as scary as it once did, as the market's really trying to get going. And I would just continue to watch the action and see what happens. For today, as we look forward, there was some really nice action in a couple names, and one of those names was Chewy. As you look forward to the next couple weeks, they were buying the July 60 calls in big numbers. You see, it had a big move on volume today. And this thing is getting very, very close to going to all-time highs again. The other one that we saw a big flow in today was Facebook, and they were buying next week's 250 calls. And this name is trying to wake up today and get going. So those are two based on flow I'd have on my radar going to next week. But this name provided lots of opportunities this week, whether it was Square marching to its new all-time high up here over 100, Microsoft on its rock and its movement up here to its all-time high as well. Apple also, nice week moving to its all-time high. There was plenty to do this week in this market. A lot of guys traded Roku for this big pop, with the buyout rumor now lurking upon this name. So there was really just a lot of names this week that were in play, and they just kind of kept coming at us in different places, and the market was very, very good at rolling around. If you wanted to play flow a couple of days ago, there was huge buying in Momo, a name that almost never sees buying. You got this big pull spike, it pulled back, then you got some follow through over the next couple of days. DraftKings have been playing in and out of this one all week for a break of 42. It can't quite hold it. Their secondary is now done and over, and it's held in well and held the 8 days. So names like this continue to look good. Beyond Meat, which traded this week, nice trade on this one, trying to break back up here above the 160 area, has to get back above there to go, elevating, acting very well in the daily chart. Just choppy here as we come into today. And, this week was about just focusing on the names that had the momentum. Yesterday morning we talked about ZS early, and that gave the nice move on their upgrade, and Shop, which also gave a really nice move. And then there was this Spotify, which I don't trade this one, but some of the guys traded this. And look at this 3-day move. This is one for the ages. I mean, from 185 to 242 in 3 days, massive move. I wouldn't be touching this thing up here with a 50-foot pole, but really, really nice candle. You take that aside, a lot of names like Amazon held in really well. Almost just off all-time highs, back on highs of the day here when the market's weak. It's putting highs of the day and acting well. Micron hasn't had earnings yet, but is trying to go. We had some trades on this morning before it pulled back. AMD gave some spikes this week, but again, couldn't quite hold, still not ready. And in the semi space, NVIDIA continues to just look absolutely great. Just a couple bucks today off all-time highs. So, really here it's about focusing on the action and trying not to focus on the indexes as long as we're not falling apart. So with that said, I'll do charts probably on Sunday, maybe tomorrow, depends how I feel with Father's Day. And I'm going to wish you guys all really, really just wonderful, wonderful weekend. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And I'll catch everybody on Monday. Have a good one.